Hi everyone. Now I am going to tell you about punctuation marks in English grammar. First of all, welcome to Mandeepa YouTube channel. Punctuation marks are mainly divided into three types. 1. End punctuation marks, internal punctuation marks, word punctuation marks. End punctuation. These marks are used at the end of the sentence. For example, I went to school. So here at the end we used full stop. This is end punctuation mark. Internal punctuation. Using punctuation marks in the middle of the sentence. For example, Tom, Ram and Shiva. So here comma used in the middle of the sentence. Next one, word punctuation. Using punctuation marks to a particular word. For example, Nitya's dress. So here this is possession signal. Here this is apostrophe used for possession. Now we learn about end punctuation marks in detail. First one, full stop. It indicates the longest pause and is always placed at the end of a sentence. For example, she is playing. So here at the end of the sentence we used full stop. Next one, MA. So for abbreviations also we use full stops. BSc 7:45 AM. So for dates we use full stop. And no full stop used for acronyms. Acronyms means NATO, UNESCO, like that. In newspaper headlines also we should not use full stop. For TV, TB, like that we should not use full stop. Next end punctuation mark is question mark. It is used at the end of an interrogative sentence. So after question tag or similar words we use question marks. See here, do you like sweets? So here we used question mark. A question mark is not used at the end of indirect questions. See here, indirect question example, the principal asked me where I had gone. So we should not use question mark here. For indirect questions we should not use question mark. Only for interrogative sentences we have to use question mark. Next end punctuation mark is exclamation mark. It is used after emotional expression of joy, sorrow, surprise, shock and anger. For example, for joy, hooray, we won the match. For sorrow, pity, she lost her father. So here after hooray, after pity we used exclamation marks. After an imperative sentence, when it is charged with feeling, strong command, we have to use exclamation mark. For example, shut up, go and bring your notebook, get lost, I need no explanation. For these two sentences we have to use exclamation mark. Note, in the above sentences capitals used after exclamation mark. See here, shut up, go. See here we used capital letters. Now learn more about internal punctuation marks. First one, comma. The comma is the most frequently used mark of punctuation which provides a slight pause in a sentence. For example, Raghu, Soni and Shiva. So here for using slight pause we have to use comma. Next example, my grandfather who celebrated his 84th birthday yesterday is a philanthropist. So to use slight pause we have to write here comma. Next internal punctuation mark is inverted commas or quotation marks. Quotation marks are commas that are put upside down above the line of writing. They can be single or double. So we use quotation marks for the words said by the speaker. See here, he said, I am busy. So the words said by him are to be closed with inverted commas. Tagore's Geetanjali is my favorite book. Next internal punctuation mark is semicolon. It signifies a long pause in a sentence. The pause is greater than that created by a comma, weaker than a full stop. So here, see the example. I don't need that bike. Besides, it is too costly. So in this sentence, so this symbol is greater than comma and less than full stop. Next internal punctuation mark is colon. See, this is the symbol of a colon. A colon is not often used. It indicates a very close interdependence between the units that it separates. The sentence before the colon should be complete in itself, not a sentence fragment. Observe carefully the example. 1. Cancer is dangerous. It kills lakhs of people every year. So here this is the symbol of a colon and it separates the sentence, but it has complete meaning. Before the colon, the sentence given here gives the complete meaning. This second example, this bike is very expensive. It gives hardly 30 kilometers a liter. So the first sentence before the colon gives complete meaning and it has a relation with the continuation sentence. Next internal punctuation mark is ellipses. So this is the symbol of ellipses. Practice of leaving words or word in a sentence when they are not necessary for understanding after a break in speech. For example, his declaration was, the house caught fire. See here used ellipses. Next, as an alternative to extra, we can also use ellipses as an alternative. Instead of etc., we can use ellipses. See here example. I bought fruits, nuts, rice, bread, water, etc. etc. So for etc., we have to use ellipses. Next one, to make a longer pause. See here, come here. Try to understand me. See here, to give a long pause, we used ellipses. Let us learn about word punctuation. So, capitals comes under word punctuation. Capitals used at the beginning of a sentence and also in the beginning of the sentence in quotations. See here, she is preparing for a test now. So, here at the starting point, we have to use capital letter S. Next one. She said, light travels faster than sound. So, here for sentences beginning with quotation marks. See here also quotation marks. So, for at the starting point, we have to use L capital. Next, with personal names. Suppose Lata, Soni, Raghu, like that. So, we have to use S capital, R capital, L capital, like that. Proper adjectives derived from proper nouns. For example, Indian festivals, Chinese toys. So here I capital, C capital. Historical events. For historical events like First World War. So F capital, W capital. Here also W capital. The French Revolution. F, R capital. Hyphen. So hyphen also comes under word punctuation mark. Hyphen used for fractions. See, 1/3, 2/3, 3/4, 5th, like that. And hyphen used in compound numbers. For example, 21, 74, 36, like that. In compound words, for example, father-in-law. See here, this is hyphen symbol. Co-education. So here we used hyphen. Ex-president, like that. Preschool, up to date. And next in indicating range between two numbers. Suppose 1 to 6, 1857 to 1947, like that. After single letter joined to a noun or participle. Suppose Y junction, U-turn, T-shaped. Here we used hyphens. Now apostrophe. Apostrophe is also comes under word punctuation. Apostrophe indicates possession. See here Nitya's dress, Ammu's books. See here this is apostrophe symbol. So for singular letters we have to put before S. Apostrophe you have to keep apostrophe before S. For plural sentences, see here clouds movement, neighbors children. So we have to write apostrophe symbol after S. See here after S, here also after S. Next, it indicates contraction. Contraction means writing in short form. Suppose it's good. So here see this is used for contraction. So it's good means here it is good. It's got 6 legs. So it's got 6 legs means it has got 6 legs. So to show contraction here we use apostrophe. So this is the overall view of punctuation marks TLM, and this is punctuation marks table, 3 types, and each one divided into end punctuation marks 3 types, internal punctuation marks 5 types, word punctuation marks also 3 types. And first one, end punctuation marks, full stop, question mark, exclamation mark. Now internal punctuation marks, comma, inverted commas, semicolon, colon, and ellipses. Now word punctuation marks, capitals, hyphen, and apostrophe. Thank you.